Thanks for watching AquariumTech today. Today I have a very special video, at least to me. Right now I'm trying not to jump up and down. I was trying not to look like a crackhead for the FedEx guy. I've been waiting for this. Not just in the mail, but I've been waiting for this product or something like it to hit the market for a long time. So today's basically going to be an unboxing. I just got it in, haven't even opened it, so I'm pretty sure it has everything in there. So, anyways, for those of you that don't know, if you watch my other videos, you should know I'm a big lighting guy. And of course, you kind of gotta be if you're gonna do reef stuff. But I'm not the biggest saltwater guy, but I still do it. But anyways, I love LEDs. And today I finally got in some new LEDs. Now, you guys, I think I've only put like one or two of my LED modules or fixtures in my videos. You guys have only maybe seen like one or two somewhere in my videos. But one of my favorite brands is Ecoxotic. They make they're somewhat of a new company to hit the market. They basically make all their own stuff. Like most companies, what they do that make LEDs fixtures nowadays is they buy, they'll buy LEDs used for other lights, and then they'll implement them into an aquarium fixture. Now Ecoxotic, they're new, but they make all their original stuff. So, which is a good thing, because that way you don't have to worry about them going out of business. Like I'm sure a lot of you saltwater guys, I don't know if you guys remember the Solaris system. Those things were supposed to be like just the absolute best. They were supposed to, I think they did weather and all types of stuff on their LEDs, but they went out of business because they infringed on a bunch of patents and stuff like that. And even AI, there's a company, AI Aquatic or Aqua Illuminations, and I like their stuff too. I have one of their things. I've been waiting for they have like a nano fixture. I've been waiting for that to come out for the longest time. But they infringe on, I think they're infringing on some patents, but they make good stuff. So, but the problem is that I always wanted from Ecoxotic is that they never had things that were controllable. It was just a simple LED fixture and you plug it in. Well, no more. So let's see what we got in here today. And I'm really excited. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I've had Ecoxotic's products. I definitely like it. Oh, something cool I'll show you here is, look at this. They put AquariumTech on the box. Look at that. So anyways, real quick, I just wanted to kind of black some stuff out on here before I showed it to you. And plus it'll make it easier to see. But what I was going to say is, it's pretty nifty. They put AquariumTech on there. It still had my name on it and everything, but I don't know if you can see that right above the black there. Use my digital zoom here. AquariumTech, isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. So, alright, so anyways, let's dig in here. I'm seriously trying not to jump up and down. Whew. Make sure they got everything I need. Yep. Correct. Okay. Right. Yep. Dig in here. Oh wow, this is all connected together. Alright. Move that aside. Let's see. First we got here, we have the transformer. Now, on the old I didn't say it, but this is a Panorama module, and this is the new RGB one. But basically, with the Panorama, the old Panoramas, they're like $100, but they come with the charger. The newer ones come with reflectors. And they're basically a complete set. Now the new ones, the Panorama Pros, including the RGBs, you have to buy the transformer separate, but now they're linkable. You can put multiple on one power supply, which I don't think you could have done before. And these are the same power supplies that work for the stunner strips that they make. So that's pretty nice. So you can use it for multiple things. And I think I can chain like 6 of them up or 3 of them up or something like that. So you have to buy this separately, unfortunately. Now the actual module is like $10 cheaper, but this didn't cost no $10. I'll tell you that. So there's the power supply. See what we got next. I bet you this is. Now this is also optional, but I decided to get it because it's a really smart thing to do. Is a reflector. I never seen this kind before. This is kind of interesting looking. Oh, I think they put a plastic sheet over it. Kind of interesting looking reflector here. I'll take this plastic sheet off later, but that's I think what's making it look blue. So I'll do this later off camera, and I'll set it all up for a demonstration for you. So there's my reflector. It was kind of expensive, but I think it's worth it. Especially it's supposed to almost double your output. So. And actually, before I unbox that, it says stunner on here. I hope they didn't send me the wrong one. Let's see what we got, though. It says it's one of those. I'd be pretty mad if they got this order mixed up. And I don't think they did. No, this looks right. Alright. And here's the Panorama Pro RGB LED module. Alright. And like I said, it's called the RGB because it's controllable, it's dimmable, and you can change colors. And that's like what I was saying earlier, is this is what I've been waiting from Ecoxotic. This is what I have been waiting for. First impressions, this is definitely a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's definitely wider than the original Panorama ones, but it's also definitely thinner too. So I had a couple of plans for modding some of my fixtures to put some of these in or something, but I don't know if that's going to work. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. But either way, that's kind of nice. The bigger it is, you know, I can spread more light over, because this thing does put out a lot of light. I know it's going to, because I know how much light the original, I have a original Panorama fixture, or not fixture, but modules, and they put out a lot of light. They put more than you need for a freshwater tank, especially, even saltwater. And this is even more powerful, not to mention it's on the RGB thing there, so it's kind of cool. And then the other thing you have to buy, this is only for the RGB Panorama Pro, is the remote. It comes with like a little remote, like an actual remote control, which is pretty cool. And it comes with some wiring and stuff, and this is basically to the controller for it. This is to control the colors, the dim, and stuff like that. And this is like I think it was like an extra $40 or $50 or something like that. So that's basically the hidden price between the Panorama Pro and the Panorama Pro RGB, because the Panorama Pro, you know, the only thing you have to buy is this to make it work. Of course, I got the reflector, but you don't need that. And the RGB, you actually have to buy the remote and stuff, which is, like I said, another $40, $50. So that's the price difference, the $40, $50 between the Pro and the RGB. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera off. I'll get this all set up, and I'll do a quick demonstration. Alright, now I have it all set up, and just as a note for those of you interested in buying, it comes with a bunch of extra stuff too. It comes with like, I guess this is supposed to be soldered in case you want to plug it into the same power supply without a splitter. It comes with all these mounting hardware and stuff, even for the control box, and I'll show you how it's hooked up real quick. I mean, first off, you've got your power transformer. I can't really show you that, but I showed you it when I took it out of the box. And then your power transformer goes to your control box here. It's this little white plastic thing. And like I said, there's even mounting hardware for this, and in fact on the back it's got like a little sticky pad. And then there's one wire that comes out, and this is basically the receiver for the remote control. And then there's another cord that goes to the Panorama module here. And of course it just connects to the other cord and comes here. And then I finally got the reflector on here. And I'm not sure how good the reflector is actually going to work. Because usually you want to have the reflector behind the light itself. But I don't know. It might be alright. And also on another note, this is actually ended up being a bigger than the original Panoramas, because the original Panoramas, the reflector was actually inside, like there was like a little piece of glass over the diodes, like a little piece of acrylic or something, and there was a little reflector in there. And I mean that was all you needed because of the way it was designed. Now with this one, it's actually, with the reflector, it ends up being a lot thicker. So with the reflector there, so that's not such a good thing there. So, all right, I'll do you a quick demonstration here. I actually tested it out, and my eyes are still like, I'm still seeing like dots and stuff. But anyways, this thing is more like a toy. I swear, this thing is amazing. But we'll have to see what it does over the tank. But go ahead and show you a demonstration. I'll turn it on white first. This is the white. I think they said this is probably about 12,000 K, something like that. 12,000 Kelvin, I'm guessing. You might be able to get it like a little lower. This is just the white. Now there's all kinds of color combinations on here. I'll show you the remote in a second. And so you can actually lower, I don't know if you can see that, it's actually lowering the light amount, and you raise it. The only thing it doesn't have is a timer. I wish it did, but... And then, it's got every color on red, green, blue. That's why it's called RGB, red, green, blue. But, I mean, it's got all the colors in between. See that? Like teal, orange, yellow. In fact, I'll do this. Oops, that's flash. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's strobe. There we go. Fade. So you can actually fade in and out of the colors. It's pretty cool. I guess it'll work pretty nice for this little demonstration here. So it's very nice, very cool. Of course, like I said, I'm interested to see what it does on the tank. All right. So let's see. I'll just go through the colors let me show you how it looks on the remote real quick. And this will give you an understanding of kind of how it works. On the remote here, you have your brightness here, you have on off, and then below that is all your colors. You have your white off here, that's kind of separate, and then you got your red, green, blue, which is the main part of the control right here. And then it's got the original red, green, it's got your regular red, green, blue at the top, and then it's got, I think, like 16 different color combinations down there, which is pretty cool. And then the fact that it uses a remote is even cooler. I mean, I can do this. I can sit on my bed and do this. That's pretty cool. So, anyways, that's a brief overview and demonstration of some of. This is probably going to be in a few videos coming up here. And of course, the review. There'll be a review on this, but that probably won't be for a long time, as you guys know. I'm not just going to take something and tell you it's the best thing ever, or buy something. So. Even though it does seem like the best thing ever, alright? Alright, well, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks for tuning in.